we're at a pretty pivotal moment where, the vast majority of traffic to websites over the last 20 years has come from Google. And because of the rise of OpenAI, ChatGPT and those kind of tools, Google has kind of fundamentally changed the sort of rules of engagement. So most gaming sites had the stuff on the homepage, which was for their community and kind of the stuff that the journalists like writing, and then, most of them had a big kind of guides factory in the background, which was driving a huge amount of page views and kind of answering people's questions from their Google searches. I think now that the sort of the tide has gone out a little bit and that search traffic is declining, everyone that was beholden to those kind of platforms, Google, specifically, because you now have the AI snippet, you have, YouTube videos, you have Google Discover, you might be at the very bottom if you're lucky, but most websites are not getting that kind of discovery and that traffic anymore. So they're not getting those page views, which means they're not getting the revenue. So I think traditional media in that sense is extremely challenged at the moment. And so we're seeing websites obviously downsizing in terms of staff, which gives fewer kind of opportunities for coverage. And I guess, the attention economy generally for games, is extremely crowded. You've got thousands and thousands of games. You've got every other live service game, all of these updates, and that's, competing for consumers' attention, but it's also competing for journalists' attention at the same time. So even to get the opportunity to make a first impression is quite rare for a lot of these games. And yeah, at the point where you do that, people have moved on, their attention spans are very, very low. So if you don't make an immediate impact on journalists and on creators and influencers, then you're unlikely to be able to do it on consumers as well.